Big time main event. I can honestly tell you it's the only match on the show that I will probably care about watching on Sunday, which is the Kevin Owens versus Goldberg. This one's going to be wrapped around the Universal Championship. So much builds into this. They've already started building up Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. Brock Lesnar basically saying that he's thinking that Goldberg is going to win this match and that he's going to be bringing the championship for him to win at WrestleMania 33. Kevin Owens, he has a feud already going with him beating up his best friend, Chris Jericho, in his best pocket. Basically making you think that Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho is going to be a match coming up around the corner at WrestleMania. So a lot of different directions that this could be going. Goldberg, they really struck it rich with this guy. For years, we've always heard, is Goldberg going to come back to wrestling? And I always thought that there was no chance in hell. We even heard that TNA thought about bringing Goldberg back. Goldberg started making moves around, I guess you can say around 2010, basically saying that he wanted to wrestle again. He wanted to at least wrestle one more match, so that way his son would be able to see him wrestle and know, that's what, I guess you can say, made him famous and put him on the map. Let him show him that, what pays the bills, I guess you can say. To me, I think 2011, WrestleMania 27, when Goldberg turned down the WrestleMania 27 match against The Undertaker, I thought that was honestly the last time we were ever going to hear about Goldberg. WWE, it was said, wanted to bring him in. They were in Atlanta. They could build off of, Atlanta being the home of WCW. WCW's biggest creative star that they could bring in was possibly being Goldberg. I sort of went against that because I was going to say that, WCW's biggest star that they possibly ever made was Sting. But Goldberg and Sting go hand in hand right there. When Sting finally made the jump for WrestleMania 31 and wrestled against Triple H, it was like seeing a guy in a WWE ring that you never thought you were going to be able to see. Sting transformed WrestleMania weekend. Sting was the man that everybody wanted to see. I think I liked that match. I've only saw it once live, and I've seen it once back, I believe, on the Blu-ray. But the way they transformed that into the Monday Night Wars with Triple H against Sting, and then also bringing in the NWO versus DX, two matches that were thought about as dream matches. Being able to see them live, and Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Hollywood Hogan, having all of those guys out there really made that a bigger match. Goldberg coming in, even when he was standing in the middle of the ring there in Denver, delivering the promo basically saying that he was answering the challenge of Brock Lesnar, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking there's no way in the world that this is real. There's no way in the world that this is actually happening. Everybody knows how bad the breakup was between Goldberg and WWE. Basically, Vince didn't want him there. Triple H didn't want him there. Goldberg didn't want to be there. It was a 1-year trial plan to go in. WWE needed something that was going to give them a kick in the pants. And they thought that Goldberg, a big star from WCW, was going to do it. They did everything in their power to try and get him over and get him to the point where he was going to be there. But at the same time, that you had, Triple H who wanted to be the man of Monday Night Raw. Goldberg won the title. Triple H won it back. Goldberg has gone on to say that the run that he had in WWE was nowhere near what it was supposed to be. He was actually sort of recruited by The Rock. And he was supposed to have a series of matches that covered a year against The Rock, but The Rock took off to go make movies, and he wasn't around, so they had to sort of fill in the gaps with what they had. But I thought there was no way in the world we were ever going to see him again, and him coming in, getting a Universal Championship match against Kevin Owens, main eventing pay-per-view in 2017 is fucking huge, and it's a big deal. I don't think he's going to win. If I had to put money on it, I would think that this match is easily going to end in a disqualification. I think that Brock Lesnar possibly could even be a part of this match. I think that Kevin Owens could be a part of this match. I think that the Fastlane is basically a 3-hour commercial for Monday Night Raw to hype up WrestleMania, and that's just what it's going to be about. I apologize. I can honestly tell you that these number of Fastlane videos were way shorter than they normally were. I think that this is just a pay-per-view I'm not really that excited for, and I apologize if it wasted anybody's time.